And 3, 2, 1, it's up.
Welcome back, everyone, to Den of the Serpent King. Last we left off, the party had an encounter with a giant stone crab. We find has
And
a
of
sword
course,
in spec.
dogs.
And of course dogs, hello. So, we are currently picking off right in the middle of action. It is currently the start of round 5. As, well, I suppose we'll get right into it. Without further ado, we continue the battle with the jungle type. Okay, it is currently your turn. You're prone. What do you do? It's currently facing you. Yep, getting up will cost half your movement, so you use... So yeah, you use 20, yeah. You use... I mean, technically that's 35 divided by 2, so you use... So you use... I'll just say you can use 18 feet of movement. Yeah, you use 18 feet of movement to stand up. And, well, you have... Well, technically you use 17.5 feet of movement, and you have 17.5 more. We'll just round that up to 18. Because standing up will cost half your total movement. It's currently facing you. And it is also right next to Whisper. You can... Alright. You can roll a bonus action to insight check them as you study its movements. As well, it is looking in your general direction. Okay. Well, you can tell that it's at least going to head towards your direction, specifically towards the caster who put up a little debuff on it. That is right above it. You're in the way. Well, it's at least attracted to you two. Specifically, the closer one. Yep, not yet. You have 18 feet of movement. Technically 17.5, which will just allow you to get 20 since you had to stand up. Okay, move back how far? Okay, what direction? Directly left. You have, I'll just give you 20. Like directly top left like this? Or... Alright then. So you go directly top left, and that's your current movement after standing up. You have your action. Okay. Well, okay, now the audio wasn't picked up. Alright, you use your action to lightning launcher. I think you're probably in range. Okay, then. Roll me the attack is K. Just, first of all, item interaction to drop the crossbow, pull out your empty gauntlet, and then only your lightning launcher. Special effects. Yeah, I have way too many abilities. Oh wow, that's an 8. You try to shoot at it, but after you kind of like stand up, you're like walking a little a little bit of a lip as you try to shoot. Your foot just kind of catches on some like wet mud, and you kind of shoot, but your heavy Goliath body just sinks into the mud a little bit, causing your to shift and just fly over. Well, good days, you have bad days, and turn. Gadreel, start of your turn, shield fades. Do you do? Currently within 25 feet of it. Well, if you use 35 feet of movement, if you use 30 feet of movement, you'll be at its side, but you can spend like seeing its back, you can get it with you can see its back with 30 feet of movement. Reaching it, not without a dash. Right to the right, you can see it. I mean, you see it. Oh boy, we're gambling. Okay, let's do it. And I misty step to the top of the Titan's back. Well, you sure can. You use your bonus action to misty step right on top. That gives you, that gives you 20 feet of movement. And well, first of all, let's put this thing at the back. Yep, sorcerers have teleports. First of all, wild magic roll. That was a second level spell. Let's arrange here to do it at the back. Oh boy, does that actually? Yep. Well, D100 this early in the game, I guess. Let me pull up the chart. Also, Gadreel, you're 18 now. Yep. Actually, like 3, actually. That is an 81. Oh! Oh, well, okay, let's see here. Oh, this is actually... Okay. Gadreel, as soon as you teleport, you feel the magic start to surge within you, and you feel energy start to surge within you. Take one action additional to the one you already have. You basically have 2 actions this turn. You have to take it immediately. First of all, yes, you can see the sword, and you are on its back. Also, it notices you. Pull out the sword. First of all, you can see the sword. It is stuck deep within it. First of all, you have to grasp it, and well, it will cost your action to attempt to pull it out. You try to pull it out. Yep. Okay, if you try to pull it out, let's see here. I think that is just check. That will be. Oh boy, roll me. Let's see here. See how strong your little arms are. Athletics check. Oh boy, that's a 1. Well, you try to pull it out and you kind of slip for a bit, and as the Titan is basically shaking to you standing on it, you're like, whoa, and that's a little rocky, but you feel a little surge of magic course within you. You have supreme speed for just this one round. Take another action. Oh boy, you have a +0. I'm gonna use a lucky point. Oh, you want to re-roll that? All right then. No, I think Gadreel still has 2. As you're currently on its back. That is a 14. You try to pull it out, but even with about the strongest attempts you can try, but this sword is just way too stuck deep It's deep. It's deeply stuck in it. 14 is not enough. If that's still your first action, then you have your additional action. It's it's stuck in. Yep, that's your first action. Then, well, you have your second one. You can try to pull it out again. You can dodge while on top of this thing. You can spend your action to. Well, you can spend your action to dodge. Yes, you want to spend your action to dodge. Okay, what specifically do you brace for? Do you brace for like an attack coming to you, or to like stand on top of it better? Because it is moving. You can feel it moving. It's not going to make it easy to stand on. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Do you prepare to dodge for an attack, or do you prepare to dodge like it shaking you off? Too much. That's too much to think of. Just pull it out again. Pull out the sword again. Well, with your second action, roll me another athletics check. Oh, strong sorcerer. That's a 9. You try to pull it out. Your foot kind of cramps it. Ouch! Man, if only you didn't skip leg day. Tides of Chaos? You want to use Tides of Chaos then? Alright then. We're just gambling a little here. And that's a 20. Oh, well. This makes things easy. So as Gadreel just feels the power of the stars coursing through her, the sun shining above, its rays reflecting off the little golden necklaces she hangs on her horns that I think, still hasn't removed. And with that little stroke of luck, she bends fate, and successfully pulls out the shining metal sword that looks to be about a long sword's length, but too fast. That's your action, I think. All right, then. Well, I think that ends your turn. Wild magic happens on the next roll that they cast magic. Yep, that's your turn. And, well, Gadreel is still on top of it. And, well, speaking of, Dmitri, your turn. You have successfully pulled out the sword and is currently in your hands. I don't have any spell slots left. I think I already used the tape on the spiders. It takes a long rest to recharge. Oh yeah, you weren't there. And let's see. You don't actually have enough movement to reach them without a dash. But, well, you can dash and try to climb. Still have your lasso. I can say you do. Can Gadreel jump? I mean, they used all of their. They had to use 30. They had to use 30 to see the back, and then Misty step up. They don't have any more movements left. And yeah. Yep. Its back is basically like stairs. You can basically see like spikes that can act like stairs or holes, which makes it easy to climb. Yeah, you if you've seen a crab, you know? Yeah. I mean, if you climb from the back specifically, oh great. Yeah. So first of all, you dash, and well, first of all, 40 feet to get here. You dash, and you can get. First of all, do you try to climb? that would be because it was a teleport. Because it was a teleport, Gadreel just straight up teleported on top of it. Gadreel never climbed. Yep. And Gadreel missed the bell. Okay, do you climb the crab? Because that's 40, that's 50. I think, okay, climbing the crab is, let's do some math here. Okay, you have to use, okay, it's currently facing that way. So I'll say that it'll take having at least this here. So that's 50 feet. And climbing will give, it's 15 feet up, and climbing will, you can try to climb it, but you won't reach the top this turn. You'll basically be stuck on its back. You don't have enough, because climbing will take half your movement on a successful check. You do not have enough movement to fully get on top of it, because climbing will take half, and it's currently 15 feet up. You can start unless you have, unless you want to spend a point. Okay, because I think with just your action dash and your base movement, you do not have enough movement. I mean, climb halfway, pull Gadreel down. Well, that would mean Gadreel would fall prone, because pulling Gadreel down would just, they aren't okay. So that would cost 10 feet of movement to get here. Actually, wait. You have 40. Okay, this will be 50. And actually, yeah, you'll be just at at the side of it. You'll be basically doing a Mufasa. Because it will cost 30 feet to get straight up. And you have just enough movement to basically hang on the side of it, but not fully be on top of it. You need 5 more extra feet. Once again, Pi is 5 feet too far. First of all, do you want to try and climb? Yeah, first of all, do you climb it? Alright then, roll me an athletics check. As you try to jump on top of the back of the crab. Or the pipe. First of all, let's see if you can even reach it. Oh boy, that's 10. You try to climb on top of it, but you fall straight down. It moves a little bit too far and you fall on the ground prone. You do not have enough feet of move. I think actually, wait. Let's do some math again. That's 50 feet of movement, I think. So you have 30 more feet of movement. Yeah, you can spend, okay, let's math. Okay, so you use 50 feet, which means you have 30 feet left. You use 10 feet to get up, and you have just enough to be able to stand back up again, so you don't stay prone. I assume you use the last of you to stand back up, at least. Because you're currently prone. And, yep, you stand back up, and that is all of your movement and your action. Do you do anything else? You're still at the bottom of it. And it notices you. And you can see that Gadreel is brandishing the sword, I got it. Yep. If you want to know something, tell me what you want to know. Or you could just punch it. Also, and yeah, Gadreel, you would know this. Pulling out the sword doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like it cares about the sword being pulled out. It just cares that you're on top of it. From what you could tell, at least. It doesn't seem to care that the sword got pulled out of it, just that you're on top of it. If you want to study it, you can roll me. Yep, you can roll me nature or investigation to find out just exactly how tough this thing's armor is. So is it AC then? Yeah, one enough AC. That's 16. All right then, that's actually enough, right? That's actually enough. It's relatively tough. It has an AC of 17. Yeah, this thing is a giant titan made of stone. Okay, I think that's everything you can do. Enter. Hilijah. Enzo is gone. You can see that, yeah, Dmitri seems to be trying to climb up. Yep. Well, at least I assume Gadreel's showing everyone she has the sword. Assuming Gadreel actually does that. I'll just say yes. Unless Shadow wants to keep it. Yeah. Remember to follow those. Yep, you're presenting it to the sky. Everyone can clearly see. I mean, yeah, you're not a monk. You're a normal person. You have 30. You do not have enough to also climb up this. Always because I'll just attack. Screen left. Yeah, like this then. Can you not see? Oh boy. When is Snow's internet ever gonna treat her right? But yeah, you're currently there. And the yellow arrow is where it's currently facing, since where its back is does matter. Yep. All right, Sid. I'll just rely on you for the screenshots then, so I can. Yeah. I mean, I'll allow you to also use your actions for it, but you know, if it's just looking at it, it can be bonus or actions if you want to identify what bonus is preferred. As far as you all know, it's still angry at you. What do you do? It's conveniently 30 feet away for any spell within 30 feet. Oh yeah, Discord's dying. Alright. 20-foot radius centered on where? On the crab then. Alright. 20-foot radius, like directly at its center would be this. Yep. Well, it depends on where you center it, because I mean, how far can you cast it? Oh, plenty. Yeah, you can position it like, like here. I mean, wait. First of all, does it require line of sight? Because if you want to cast the spell behind it, you can look under it, but then you'll fall prone. Okay, so yeah, you probably need line of sight. So first of all, if you want to cast under the width, because it is as like a 5 feet standing legs, you will have to willingly fall prone to cast it like that preferred distance, unless you want to cast it like where you're also oh, it's a fog. Okay. Oh, fog. Yeah, okay, so, well, first of all, fog cloud will. So, okay, well, you cast it at second level. So you cast it at 40. Okay, so it will have a 40 feet radius. How far can you reach? 120 feet. Well, if you center it on the Titan, see this, and nobody can see. Yeah, you can't cast it at a lower level if you don't have any slots left, so it will be that big. Do it. Blindness does mean it has disadvantage on attack rolls. But also them. You cast Fog Cloud. Yeah, you won't know each other's positions, but you'll. I mean, you can still hear each other, but that does mean it can still hear you. Yeah, your decision. Fog. Second level radius increases. Develop everything, nobody, and you can't see through it. And well, you have no idea what's happening inside to each other, or well, and well, that's your action. You're doing wild shape. Okay, what animal do you become? If you wild shape into something that has more than 30 feet of movement, then that means you still have movement for the round. If you choose to wild shape into something that has more movement speed, what animal do you? Right. Let's get the best ever. That's just like this. Okay, how much feet of movement does the horse have? So that means you still have 30 more feet for the round. As everyone just sees. Hilijah. I mean, Kay can't see you. You just hear a neigh happen. You just hear a neigh where Hilijah is, and now, I mean, if somebody's making animal sounds, it's probably a druid. Sure. because you shifted into an animal with more than 30 feet of movement, you still have, yep, if it has 60 feet of movement, you still have 30 more feet to the round. So if you want to go to bottom right, you have 30 more feet of movement, you can get, I mean, like, is it like, how far, like this? Alright, you just... Does your telepathy actually require line of sight? You can't talk to any of them. Stuff will happen on their turns, but on your turn at least. Is that it? I guess it is currently Whisper's turn. So, well, I mean, you heard something, but that probably could have been anything. Stuff is happening a lot is happening around you. And first you were trying not to die, and now you can't see at all. God. Okay, so first of all, you are currently blinded. Let me check the blindness condition if you can actually figure out what way is up and what way is down. Because, well, first of all, you're right next to the Titan, so you can at least tell. Don't go there, probably. Yeah. So yeah, you can you can at least figure out which way is up. Do you run? Just in the opposite direction, do you disengage? Yes, so you use your action to disengage, and you run away 30 feet up. And as you exit the cloud, you can see a figure start to manifest in the shadows formed by the fog that as a short statue of your little bird friend comes out and whispers seem to have exited the cloud. You just managed to reach it. Hey, hello. Ooh, magic tricks. Okay. Well, first of all, you can't see it. Oh yeah. You currently have no idea what's happening in there now. You need to be able to observe it to figure that out, and you're currently blind and turned then. Alright then. Do you give Bardic then? Yeah, you have one Bardic left, and I think yep, you can only see Cade. Hilijah is blocked by the fog. Yeah, you'll save it then. I guess that means... Oh boy! My turn. As that seems to happen, it feels this thing just start to move away. It will first face up where this was, and move up. Okay, Gadreel, Dmitri, roll me dexterity saving throws. 14. Let's see. That's a 23. Okay, so Gadreel, you stay on its back and you're moving alongside it, and Dmitri, you managed not to fall off, and... Well, okay, so that was 15 feet of it. Okay, that was 5 feet of its movement. And then it will just... It sees that, would dodge have helped here? Standing on top of it? No. It's on attack rolls. Well, first of all, uh, alright. Dmitri, you can roll me a stealth check, and I'll roll a perception check. Well, first of all, roll me a stealth check, just for free. Let's see if it can actually even detect that you're here. 23. Alright then, let's see if it can even sense you're there, because it's currently blinded. Perception is, let's see here. Just like that. Yep, it just has +1. Let's see. Yeah, it does not know you're there. So we'll just continue moving. Well, first of all, I tried to climb, and Gadreel, you're now currently like at this side of it. Then, okay, let's roll a random direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see if it steps on you. It was trying to go up where Whisper was and senses they're not there anymore. 7. I think that means directly left. Upstill will just move. First of all, it'll turn around, and as it's turned around, thankfully Gadreel is just staying on top of it. And it'll use... Yeah, I'll just use 35 feet of its movement to get out of here. And well, it's currently outside the fog cloud, and now looks to you, and whoa, you're currently just being tossed around, but you managed to stick to its back. And oh boy, you're within 15 feet. Actually, first of all, does this recharge? It does not recharge. I'll just smack you, because you're the only one I can see. Also, Dmitri, you do get a... If you want, you can roll me a punch with disadvantage, because it did run away from you. It did move away from you. It is disadvantaged, though, because you're currently blinded. You can roll me a punch with disadvantage. That's just a d6. That's what? Oh, wait. Okay. Roll. What? Are you okay? That's... Oh boy, yeah, you miss. You try to punch it, but you're just... I mean, it's a 4 and a 5. It's a 4 and a 5. None of those will hit anyway. You try to swing, but the misty fog is just... You have no idea where you are. Alright, then that misses, and you just punch the air. Well, hey, you just see a giant claw slam to you. Let's see. Oh boy. Well then, Kay. Do you... Oh yeah, Bane. First of all, let's roll Bane. Let's see how much of that subtracts. Bane subtracts 2. It is a 21. It still hits though. Do you shield? Keep in mind, your shield does not fully recharge exactly all of the charges. There's a chance you just recharge barely enough. Yeah, your shield does not recharge. Yeah, for everyone who doesn't know. Yep, pass. Alright, then it'll just take the damage, and alright then, please take. As this giant claw just slams to you. Let's see here. D6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. That's 7. Oh, that's actually not all that bad. You have 7 bludgeoning damage, and well, if you want, you can use your Goliath ability you never used to reduce that. Yeah, K's a Goliath. They can just reduce damage. Stone's Endurance. K's just always had that, but the tank does not want the tank hit, so we've never got to use it. Yeah, alright then just take 7 damage. Ow. When the tank isn't being a tank. Yeah. And well, you take the damage as it slams to you. Well, that is its turn. And actually, let's see. Yeah. Alright then. Well, Kay's turn. Back at the top of the rack. And actually, wait first, let me keep track. That would mean. Wait, that's 1, 3, 5. Oh boy, wait. Let me just keep track. That would mean that. Okay, we're at this number. Okay. First of all, Kay, since you can't see it, I'll let you do this. As the fight seems to be once again dragging on longer, you can, if you want, you can spend your observation bonus action to basically do either insight or perception, as you've observed it before, and you can kind of get some feeling. Something will happen. Insight or perception. Well, you don't know when it is, but remember last time when you saw Dmitri and Hilijah get enveloped in fog? You can start to look around. You can start to look around you and see the marsh starting to bubble up as the Jungle Titan's influence seems to be influencing its environment. And well, you don't know when, but it might happen soon. I mean, you don't know if it will do exactly that or something else, but you can just feel that the environment is seeming to react to the Jungle Titan being awake. It's almost ready to use another lair action. I mean, you assume that. Hopefully. Yep, it's currently your turn. That was just your bonus. It slammed you and it hurt a little, but your armor, you survived cover blows and death. Currently your turn. And I dash through the fog. Okay. I mean, if you want to, you can. Yep, you want to. So you can dash through the fog and get. I don't think you actually have enough to fully get past. Okay, so first of all, if you go straight up, no diagonal. Okay, straight across then. Well, if you have 70 feet of movement, and you can, yep. If you use your action to dash with your infiltrator armor, you have 35 plus 35. You have 70, and yeah, you can dash through the fog and you pass through the other side. Is that a fucking horse? That's the one that died. Horsey! Yep. You just see this horse just do a little courteous bow, and you're pretty sure you know who it is. You've known your friend long enough. And is that your turn then, Kay? Yeah, give pounds. Because we'll be measuring in pounds with actual mechanics. There are actual mechanics for weight. Yeah, and your turn. First of all, Gadreel, as you are starting your turn on top of it, roll me another dexterity saving throw. Or actually, yep. Okay, you roll 17, you manage to stay up. You manage to still stay on top of it, and you do not immediately fall down on its back. Okay, your turn as normal. Gary, your turn as normal. Okay, you use your bonus action to trade 2 sorcery points for 1 level 1 spell slot. Yep, you are sorcerer. Do that. You're currently... Well, first of all, you're currently in the fog. anything that would require line of sight. Since you are technically, yep, you are still in the radius of the fog. You can walk on top of the Titan, though. You gotta climb the Titan's back. Well, first of all, you are currently blinded. Roll me a d8, and that's the direction you'll go. You rolled a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright then, you can... Okay, do you climb down the Titan's back? Well, if you want to climb safely without dealing yourself any damage, you can roll me an athletics check at disadvantage because you are currently trying to climb down while blind. Oh boy, that's too tense. You try to climb down the Titan's back, but you fall down prone and you take out as well. Climbing down a rocky wall while blind probably wasn't a good idea. Take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. And you're currently prone after... That was 5 feet of your movement. And you're currently prone if you want to stand up. Okay, that's 5. That's 25 feet. You have 5 more feet of movement. Yeah, you still have your action. Okay, you have 5 more feet and you have your action to dash. You are currently behind it, so it does not actually get to react to you. You have... Okay, if you dash, you have 35 more feet of movement. And I will tell you, though, you do not know where in the fog you are. Let's say, 1... You are currently probably not going here, so 1... So... Okay, roll me another d8. You do not know where exactly you're going. You are blind. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You use action to dash. You're currently blind and have no idea where you are. You move here, and you do not escape the fog yet. Like, you have no idea where you are. Yeah, you enter. Alright then. Enter. Dmitri, you are currently blind. Well, if you want to go out, roll me a d8 to see what direction you'll even go. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straight down. Okay, so if you want to use 40 feet of movement, you can roll me a perception check for free. Let's see if you actually hear Gadreel. You can walk out of the fog. Yeah, 16. So as soon as you go here, you start to hear another set of footsteps, and well, they definitely sound like not very heavy stone footsteps. It's probably one of your friends. If you want, you can scream out and tell them what direction is outside. Because as you go outside here, you can see the light. You can tell Gadreel which way is outside so that she doesn't have to roll which direction they'll randomly go in. Gadreel, you hear Dimitri's voice calling out from just very near you. You do not see where he is, but you can hear the direction. He's saying, "Go here!" And well, that's 40 feet of your movement. You're currently outside and you see a horse. It's like... I mean, yeah. And well, just so you know, Snow, you can break concentration on Fog Cloud. Yeah, you do not see Whisper. but I assume Kate tells you where Whisper is. So I think the only one you don't see is Gadreel. And Dmitri can tell you. Guard is on this side. And let's see here. There's currently. Alright. I mean, Dmitri, do you do anything else? That was just your movement. Right? Yep, that was just your movement. You have everything else. You have your action if you want to dash, and I mean, if you want, you can dash and grab Gadreel. Yep, you see the horse. I dash with one, and you can get, well, this close. You can try, but you don't have enough movement to reach one right now. That's good then. I mean, you have your bonus action, but I don't think you really have anything to do. Enter. Well, first of all, as Hilijah, you're kind of waiting on everyone else to. You're waiting on everyone else to move. You start to heal. It is currently initiative count 40. Lair action time. Oh boy, let's see. Which one does it use? First of all, let's see here. It does not see anything. So for its lair action, it will instead just move. Because it does not have anything within the line of sight. It will just start moving. Oh, hello there. As it does not actually cause anything to happen. Because it does not see anyone. And will whisper, that is a little concerning. And you feel like you're just on the edge of the earth is shaking. Like if you were standing here, you might have fallen to the ground. You are just at the edge of its radius. And well, first of all of you know that the way forward is up. And first of all, it is your turn. The way forward, unless you want to wrap around and take the long way, which will cost you a lot of time, is up. Yeah. The Jungle Titan was on the path towards Sav Althul. Yeah, escape is up, unless you all want to basically delay your travel by half a day by wrapping around. You can go down. But you do know. It doubles your current movement. Yeah, you can ready your action to dash. You go 60. Do you go directly straight up? Okay, you go directly straight up and you ready your action to dash once. Send the trigger. Readied actions need a trigger. If the trigger does not happen, the ready action does not happen. What? If Whisper dashes, just barely. Yes. And first of all, well, do you break concentration on the fog cloud or do you keep it? You break concentration. The fog cloud specifically. Oh, it can see. So you set the trigger for once Whisper hops on top of you, you book it. And you currently, I mean, you're pretty close. Alright then, so you set the trigger for a Whisper to hop on top of you. Okay, is that it then? And while Gadreel, he can see outside now, and oh, you're pretty far away. Well, speaking of, Whisper. Dash, 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 time to step on the gas, and you... Well, first of all, you can hop on... Well, you can hop on, like, their... Yeah, you can hop on, like, there's... Yeah, you can hop on and you can crouch and, well, okay, since you crouch, you don't really need to roll anything since Villager's letting you ride, and you can... And, well, okay, so now that Whisper's on top of you, you book it, leaving everyone else to deal with that thing on their own. And you book it all the way up here. Actually, wait, that tree is in the way. You don't just run straight at the tree. You first have to go, like... Yeah. Yeah, you... And, well... And yeah, deja vu, that just happened. Alright, that was your movement and your action. If you want a bonus, anything? Nah, and... Well, speaking of which... I do not like where this is. And, well, first of all, let's see if this recharges. Oh! Guess whose acid breath recharged? Well then, as it sees its target straight towards it, this does not get affected by Bing. Well, first of all, it's poison, actually. Poison breath.
Oof, Sila's excited.
I mean,
yeah.
Well, first of all, it
You gotta
does
question
this.
why poison wasn't allowed. Effects.
I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, it just breathes on you, and you feel yourself start to get coated in like poisonous breath. Please roll me a Constitution saving throw. As this thing just breathes acid on you. Oh boy, that is an 18. Okay, so thankfully, you take half. Let's see here. Oh boy, please take 10 damage. And I don't think you can reduce that by 10 damage. It would have been 20 if you failed.
Oh my.
I don't think you can reduce that with Goliath with Stone's Endurance. I think it's only physical. Yeah, let's check. Because I think Stone's Endurance is only physical. Let's check. You have so many abilities. Stone's Endurance. When you take damage... Oh, never mind. You can actually do any type of damage. Yeah. Okay, so you can Stone's Endurance this if you want to use it. I think it's a D12 plus your con. If you want to use it, yeah, do it. So as Kay just starts to get breathed on by poison, she finally uses her Goliath trait to temporarily harden her skin. You reduce the 10 damage by 7. Take 3 poison damage. And your stone skin, your skin just hardens into stone temporarily, and you cover your nose so that you don't breathe it in. Some of it still manages to pass through the cracks in your stone skin, but you reduce it. And your stone does temporarily hardened parts just start to crumble away, and you take 3 damage. Okay. So, confirmed. It seems you are all running, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Well then, I suppose that figures. Oh boy, let's trigger the swamp music. Because, as everyone's just starting to run away, you see a final set of runes glowing on the Jungle Titan's body as we have entered phase 3. Get the music. As you see a glowing runes start to glow on the Jungle Titans. A mixture of silver, green, yellow, red, just everything seeming to happen. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
The Jungle Titan gains a second initiative right after itself. And well, my turn. Again. Well, first of all, walk towards you. Dexterity saving throw. It rolled its initiative right after itself. Dexterity saving throw as it starts to walk towards you. And shakes the earth. Oh boy, that's 2. Well, unless you want to use your last charge to gain advantage on that roll, you fall prone. As we are now entering a chase sequence. So you just take it? Actually, I don't think you can even do that because it costs your reaction to Stone's Endurance. The Stone's Endurance cost a reaction. Yup, you can't even shield. You already used a reaction. Unfortunate. Well, let's see if Breath recharges. It does. But I will slam you first. With advantage. So it has its breath, but it won't use it yet. Well, first of all, advantage attack. 20 hits you. Please take it. As you just fall on the ground and you start to feel and shield, you already used your reaction. Yep. You only have one reaction around. Please take 15 points of bludgeoning damage. Actually, wait, let's see here. It rolled a 20. Actually, let's see if Bane... It's still affected by Bane. Keep forgetting that. Rolled a 3. It rolled a 17, which is exactly your AC. It still hits. Yep, it still hits, so yeah. And well, that was, I think that was 10 feet movement, was it? Let's see here. Let's check though. Yeah, that was 10 feet of its movement. And it looks towards those which seem to be a lost cause. And well, looks to both of you. And it starts moving towards... Well, first of all, as it's moving here, it's starting to move towards Dmitri. And it's currently locked on you. Seeing that you seem to be preparing yourself, well, first of all, BRB.
Oh.
Wait, let's see here. Well, first of all, as it seems to do that, that's 30 feet of move to get here. Gets closer to Dmitri, but it's still keeping its sight locked on UK, just in case. So yeah, I think it is K's turn right now. That's, well, get up first. First of all, getting up, that will cost 17.5 of your movement. And, well, it's easy to start to get up. It is still affected by Bane, though. As dash, you risk the attack. You're currently at its side, not its back. It can still see you. And you ever just roll your Yep, your reaction is gone. Or your reaction is back. Fine. Alright, you risk it? Yeah. Okay, so first of all, as you try to book it, let's see as you move away from it. Let's see here. It tries to slam you again. And that is a 17, enough to hit. Do you shield it? Oh yeah, Bane. Actually, yeah, Bane does affect it, and it will be rolling minimum 1. Whisper saved you. You lucky son of a bitch. So that will be, well, first of all, that will be run the fuck away. That will be, okay, let's do math. That will be 55 feet of movement. You can just start dashing all the way up. And well, it sees that you're trying to do that. And is that it then? Have your bonus. Your Bane Clutch. Yeah. You can see, well, Gadreel and lay my lightning rods. That would be a readied action. You can't ready a bonus action. It's an attack, not an attack. I think lay on the ground zapping. I mean, you can try. Do you want to try that? Well, you lay your lightning rods on the ground and they just sink. They just sink into the mud. I mean, they do, not enough to cause damage. They are not a trap. They are just bullets that still zap. But not enough to cause damage. Yep. And turn. Well, Gadreel, you just saw this thing get a whole lot faster. By life, you are currently at the exact opposite end of the map. see. Before it, though, if Hilijah wants to come back for any of you. Hiding takes your action? Yes, it does. Alright, you dash diagonally, top left. You, well, the walk normally or actually use the dash action. Dash to this tree. Yep. I mean, you can get to here. You do not count as hidden, though. As, well, you do not take a hide action, so you still... I mean, you're in cover, but yeah. So you stay here. Alright, and you're gonna use your bonus. No, the Titan's health. Alright, then you can roll me nature or... Yeah, you can roll me a nature check. That's 17. Well, you know it to be... Well, I mean, it's healthy, not as much as it was before. It's at 36. As you start to see cracks starting to form on its carapace. And well, as you do know that, you can see the armor on it is starting to crack. Just in case. Alright then. Dmitri, you're up. Run up, dash, key point to dash up. So you used 40 feet of your movement. Do you run straight up? Do you run straight up or do you walk around it? You do know it can reach longer than normal. Around it. Well, if you want to walk around it, that will take a lot more movement. You don't have to go here to avoid its very long arms. And you can dash up here. And whoop, that's 80 feet of movement. You key point dash up again. You can get to 120. There. You say end your turn there as you kind of dash again. Well, you're kind of the only one left. There he goes again. Zoom. Might have been useful to at least grab the sword or something. But no, they had to leave it with me. I'll be fine. Well, I think that's it then. Hilijah, you see, I'll be fine. You'll see everyone else. Minus the person actually carrying the sword.
I don't think I can see from that far, right?
I mean, Dimitri's right there, he can just tell you.
Oh.
Unless Dmitri doesn't want to tell you. I tell her, so yeah, Dmitri informs you, like, we have skinny arms there with a sword, you're kind of lagging behind.
I look at Dmitri, look at the distance, look at Dmitri again, take a huff, tell Whisper to go down, then I'll go, I'll go 30 feet bottom left.
You set Whisper down.
Yeah.
Yep, you
Or
set,
I
set
just
Whisper
I
down.
just bend and Whisper gets off. Yeah.
And Whisper can get off of there. I'll let that be a reaction. Sure. So yeah, you can get back and you can go 30 feet or 60. You know, 60
Far
basically
enough that I
normal.
can see Gadreel. Or can I see, or is it blocked by the bush?
It's a little blocked. You know her general direction, but not exactly where. You can get, yeah, with your normal 60 feet movement, you cannot get a sight on Gadreel. I mean, your skin is red. I mean, sure, I can let you roll a perception check, since
Okay.
they do kind of stand out.
Okay, let me see. Does the horse get? Why is it on the different window? What the heck?
I think Hilijah's 20 perception, 20 wisdom would be higher than the horse.
Yeah. I'm just
I
like the horse has advantage in perception checks.
Yeah, that could be true. Yeah.
I don't know. Oh,
That yeah, you're not really sure. You're kind of like in the rush, seeing this Titan just starting to move.
And Gadreel can't see me as well on her end.
You're relatively far away. Gadreel can hear you, but I mean,
I'll just
you
make
do
a
kind of.
I'll just make a noise and just make her know that I'm there waiting for her.
Yeah, I mean, do you go 60 or do you dash?
I'll just go 60. Look, come on, the dice said no. Okay.
When you have 7 perception and when you have +7 and you roll a 9, so you dash.
No, I'll just stay there. Or
Do you stay?
I don't think Gadreel can reach me there, right?
That's pretty far.
Yeah, that's far.
Yeah, that's 75 away.
Oof.
And well, guess who goes twice?
Yeah, I'll just stay there. I won't dash.
You won't dash. Do you ready your action then?
Yep.
To do what? On what trigger? I guess you can do stuff like ready your action so that when Gadreel is close enough, you can go a set amount of movement forward, wait for Gadreel to hop on, and then walk all the way back. As far as you can. You can ready your entire action like a dash. So you can ready yourself to meet Gadreel in the middle.
Okay. Should I do that, Shadow? So that you can eat yourself out of there. Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Yes, please. So
I'll
as
do
you ready yourself to meet with Hilijah, and well, that seems to happen. And well, first of all, Whisper, do you do anything? Man, this thing rolled its initiative right after its. No. Man, it could have been in between any of your turns, but decided to go twice. Alright, no then. So I guess you end your turn there, and well. And well, as it's kind of getting near you, Gadreel, dexterity saving throw. As you feel the ground starting to shake as it walks towards you. Oh boy. You fall on the ground. And well, you are behind a tree. So you do, I'll let you have half cover. Let's see here. Which would mean, yeah, you are hiding behind a tree, but you're not stealth, but you do have, since you're using the tree as partial cover, you have basically half cover. This will be basically a +5. Well, if it misses, it snaps the tree. If it hits you, your AC and half cover is technically still a +5, but it does have advantage to hit you. Oh boy, let's see. As you have fallen on the ground and can't get up. You currently have, I think your current AC, you do not have mage armor. I think, yep, that 21 hits you. So unless you have anything left, please take. I think it was shield. Did you have mage armor casted on you? Is your AC currently? Oh yeah, your AC is currently 15. And well, okay, let's roll Bane then. Yeah, your AC. Okay, with AC. Yep. Okay, it's been a week. Yeah. Okay, let's see how much Bane subtracts. Yeah, mage armor is 8 hours. Let's see how much Bane subtracts. That's a 1. That is a 20 AC, which, yep. Yep, that is a 20 to hit, which gets past. Actually, yep, okay. Let's see math. Your AC is 15, you're in half cover, which adds +5. Your AC is currently right now 20. With Bane only rolling a 1, it's still the 20. Exactly enough to hit. Oh boy. Well, it seems it goes right past the tree and straight to you. Do you have a spell slot left? Yep. Alright then, so you want to use shield then. As it tries to hit you. Okay, you kind of spell slot to cast shield and... Well, I think we know exactly what happens next. Oh boy, let's see what happens. That is an 89 as wild magic and... Oh! Oh!
Yeah, it's already knows.
Oh. No. As you kind of shield yourself, you start to feel yourself. You shield yourself and you feel yourself start to disappear. Gadreel, Gadreel, you start to feel your body. You look at your arms as you kind of like cast your shield up. As you're kind of like on the ground, you cast your shield to block the hit that was going down to smash you into the ground, like Hulk doing a Loki. And you start to look at your hands, and your hands vanish. Your clothes vanish. You look down and your body vanishes, and you are currently invisible.
Lol.
And, well, let's put you back. Actually, wait. When did I think it was this? Yeah. You are currently invisible. So
either way, my ready won't even trigger because you're invisible.
You're invisible. Yeah, you're after Kate. Alright, yeah. Oops, I kind of... I'll just do this. Yeah. You're currently invisible for... Let's see here. That is for... Oh boy, for 1 entire minute. And... Well... It tries to smash you. Then sees that you're gone. Well, that was my first turn. Is it smart enough to still breathe on you? Let's see, what is its... It has an intelligence of 12. You do not make any sound, so I will roll a perception check with disadvantage, because it is smart enough to it surprisingly has 12 intelligence. It's higher. Its intelligence is higher than Dmitri's. It actually does have 12 int. It actually does. So it is actually it is still a creature, but it's surprisingly still intelligent enough, because I guess your long age gives you smarts. I'll roll a perception check would be the exact same as an intelligence check with disadvantage to I think, well, I'll just do this. Let's see. It rolled. What? Let's do that again.
What is it? What does Avery do that?
It rolled a 10. Yeah, you're invisible. It does not... just kind of looks to... Well, it kind of just sees that you might be done. Oh, I'll just go to the horse then. It just starts to move here and... It sees you, horse.
That's the
Are you
emoji
close
right now.
enough? Yep, you are. Oh boy. It just starts to breathe on you. Please roll me a Constitution saving throw. As its poison breath is recharged.
Come on. Don't make me waste my feet chosen by this. Come on. Oh, come on, really?
That is a fail. Let's see how much poison damage you take as the...
Let me bring the calculator.
And
have 2 H. Oh.
please take 7 poison. It rolled. Oh shit,
Alright.
man. When you, man. Oh shit.
Dude, that's 2
Oh.
ones.
Yeah, that's 2 ones, a 3, and a 2. When your damage can be anywhere from a 4 to a 40, and you rolled a 7. Well, I mean, I guess the poison breath kind of like catches part of it on the tree and part of it like on the bush. It kind of like only like partially covers you, and you kind of breathe it in and you feel the poison seep a bit. That didn't seem to be as bad as it would have been.
One is too powerful.
Oh, that's. Oh, you're not supposed to be there. Well, that was its turn. Okay, you just saw that happen, and 1 is too powerful. Holy shit. And, well, first of all, ready to action doesn't trigger. Also, where the fuck is Gadreel? Oh no. Oh no. This thing smashed where Gadreel was, and, well, it's currently moving towards all of you.
I can carry up to 500 plus now.
If I know if that can happen, it happened far enough that you do not know where it is. I mean, you know, wild magic is unpredictable. There is some stuff that may have triggered, but it's literally wild magic. I mean, you know, people can go invisible. Invisibility is a magic, but you were very far away, and you're also like, from what you could tell, the Titan smashed Gadreel, and then walked to you. Let's just hope it's invisible. Also, you start to remember, shit, she has the sword. Yep. You have no idea where Gadreel is, or if they're even alive. I mean, the players do. Their characters don't. I'ma just run. Where? K is past caring. Up. Oh, alright then. You can exit the map. You just
As K runs,
run
I yell in his mind, "What about Gadreel?"
I mean, you hear a voice in your mind just starting like, "What about Gadreel?" And, well, your ally just leaves all of you to die. Good luck getting out of the jungle alone, asshole. Or, I don't know, whatever Hilijah thinks. And, well, K, you're currently... Don't know, don't care. You're now outside. You're now out of the fight. First of all, I guess that's your turn.
Yeah. I can tell that's Sid's turn.
Do you think this nerd's yeah, in turn. Well, first of all, Gadreel, you are invisible, and you kind of look. You kind of like pat around, and you feel like you do not make sound. That might be pretty useful. First of all, I assume you stand up. Your entire body is just invisible.
I am the knight of more knightly.
I am the knight. Who was that? Okay, if I like take off something, is it invisible to anyone else? Let's see, what does it read? Well, okay, I'll say that as long as the item is on you, it is also invisible. So if you like throw something out, if you like, yeah, the sword is invisible too. Yes, if it's on Gadreel, like if it's on Gadreel, that isn't like a very obviously large object, it becomes invisible too. Yeah, I'll just say that. It doesn't actually explicitly say. Just like Gadreel's entire body is invisible. Basically, like anything that's equipped by Gadreel counts as invisible. If you currently have it equipped, you cannot equip a person. You can't hug someone to be invisible. Only you. Oh. Can I make a piece of paper appear with prestidigitation? Yeah, I was about to send that. Yeah, I know what you're all saying. Let's see, prestidigitation. Let's see here. Oh, here's the thing though. Casting a spell breaks your invisibility. Cantrips still count as spells, level 0 spells, but casting anything with prestidigitation counts as a spell, which breaks your invisibility immediately. It's not greater invisibility, it's just normal invisibility. Only greater invisibility allows you to do stuff with your... Only greater invisibility, the spell, actually lets you cast or attack while still remaining invisible. Doing anything with a spell or attacking breaks your invisibility. You have it for 1 minute, which is 10 rounds. You're probably the entire fight, basically.
Or high.
Maybe both. Just to get her attention. Yeah, I'll allow that. Sure. Like interacting with it. Yeah, it's an item interaction. I'll allow that to be your item interaction. Just like get their attention. Okay. Well, first of all, it depends on how close you are, because if Hilijah can hear it from this distance, this thing can also hear it. Okay, so first 15 feet of movement. And you can have 45 from dash. You can get here straight up. And, well, common sense implies if Hilijah can hear what you're trying to do, the Titan can probably hear it. Depends on you if you want to trust if you can figure out what you are. I mean, depends on what they're trying to do first. And throw a silver piece at Hilijah. Okay, you're like, flick a silver piece? I can... Okay, if you want to, like, get a silver piece from your bag, well, first of all, subtract 1 silver piece, one silver coin from your inventory. And, well, first of all, roll me a... I'll allow this to be sleight of hand. Roll me a sleight of hand check to see how far you can throw it. What? Alright then, that's a 22. Okay, so you expertly, as if you've already done this, minus 1 silver piece, and you just expertly fling a silver piece at Hilijah. Hilijah, you feel just something hit you, like, what the hell was that? And, you can roll me a perception check with disadvantage because you have no idea you just got touched. Please figure it out. Gadreel is still invisible. You just got touched. Roll me perception with disadvantage.
All right.
That is a 14. You kind of look around like, what the fuck just hit you? And you just see a shining piece of silver on the ground, like a silver coin, like on here. I'll tell you what happens on your turn, unless you want to inform somebody else. Because, alright, sure. I'll allow you a basic intelligence check. I'll just do it on visual then.
Okay.
You can roll me a basic intelligence check, just your intelligence modifier. Is Hilijah smart?
Nope. I have a mod, right? Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's a silver coin. But did you drop it? Did it fall out of your body while you were wild shaping?
Almost.
Once you kind of look at it, okay, you kind of put it together that you got hit, and then it fell down. Like, you kind of look over here, and I mean, you can something might be up.
Hmm.
You don't know yet,
Okay.
but kind of like looking around like here, and you see nothing. And well,
I have to
Gadreel's at
see.
everything.
I need to see.
I think, yeah, Mind Link is line of sight.
Yeah, I need to see.
And well, invisibility kind of shuts that down.
Yep.
Okay, that's your turn. Dmitri?
Bye.
Bye! So you just... I mean, you dash. Okay, so you just go alone then, and I guess you dash and you join K. Shoop. And turn. All right then. And well, Hilijah, you kind of. It came from here. You don't know. I mean, also the Titan is kind of like approaching all of you.
Well, I'll try and walk closer to that direction, like straight
Okay,
left, straight left.
I think kind of like okay. Okay. Roll me 1d3. Let's see if you go this way, or this way. 1d3. Just roll me a 1d3. You do not know where it came from, just that it's left. Oh, well, guess you rolled lucky. Roll 3. You kind of go here, and you kind of just start to observe. You can roll me a normal perception check. Just flat out.
Me now. Okay.
And you kind of like hear, and you kind of start to sniff, and that smells like someone who's kind of. Yeah, that smells like flesh that's a little bit hotter than normal. Is that Gadreel? You kind of got sense here, like. I mean, Gadreel, do you react in any way? I mean, he'll just kind of like detected you, but not really sure.
I'm like peeking my head forward to see if I can touch something.
I mean, this is also kind of like in a split second, because as this is happening, this is also charging towards you. I just put my hands up. I mean, you put your hands up and she can't see that.
You're still invisible.
Yeah. You put your hands up instinctively and try to touch one. I mean, that's 30 feet of their movement. They don't go close enough because Hill's just currently saving some movement to get away from this. Unless you react, this is how far Hilijah can go. Because they are unless Hilijah wants to use their action to search again. Because I'll just let that for free, but searching means he won't be able to dash this turn.
Okay, I want to see what shadows are.
Unless Gadreel does something, because you are invisible and you make no sound. And people can't see you. First of all, this thing sees you.
I guess I'll move one more closer and move my hooves again to touch something. Like wave it in the air.
Yeah, you have nothing. You can roll me. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can roll me a D3 again. Okay, is this? Are you searching? Confirm. This will cost your action. You have 30 more feet of base move. Searching will cost your action.
Oh, I was trying to move 1 feet closer, or.
Yeah, but okay. Okay. Since you do not have any idea where you move that like half, because I think
the sword went invisible with you.
Yeah, the sword went invisible with you. First of all, Hilijah is a horse. And
Can you not speak?
They can speak, yeah.
Yeah, but
you make no sound from walking, but you can speak. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
You make no.
Invisibility doesn't mute you, bro.
Yeah, you're just invisible, and you make no sound from walking and moving. But I mean, you have a voice.
You forgot you can speak.
It says, well, it says you make no sound. I mean, yeah, that is true, but I mean, yeah, during that time, I mean, I guess it is pretty flat out. I mean, sure, I guess it includes them. Okay, then fine, you can't speak. Okay, because okay. You try to speak and like words don't come out of your mouth. I guess it is the invisibility spell. This is me, I am your mother.
Wait, do I hear or do I not hear?
No.
Dang.
It isn't the normal invisibility spell. Different thing. Alright then. Okay, it doesn't say you cast invisibility on yourself. It just says you go invisible. Then, okay, do you search then?
I'll just search.
Okay, roll me. Did you already roll the d3? Okay, then roll me the d3.
Another 3.
Oh, then another 3. You go like here, and as soon as you kind of go here, you kind of like bump into a bit of clothes, and oh, who the fuck is that? And well, it's really can reach out and touch them now.
Well, first of all, I just nudge it again.
Ow! You kind of nudge them, and you start to feel some clothes, and who the fuck is that? This is kind of an awkward situation. I pat her to make her know it's me. You kind of just feel a pat, and I mean, whoever this invisible person is, and all right, Hilijah, you can make me. You can just okay, basic wisdom check, just d20 plus your wisdom. You can figure it out with this Gadreel. Yeah, you kind of felt that hand before. You kind of pat you on the back like a couple times before, and oh shit, is that Gadreel? I mean, you aren't sure because they are invisible, but it might be them. Kind of look to where Gadreel was, and now that you kind of are here, oh yeah, they aren't there. Their body is buried into the ground. Well, if you don't know where they are, you don't see where Gadreel's body is at. I mean, I guess Gadreel could go invisible? Might be, probably. And yeah. Alright then.
Just not having a clear clue, I'll just bend down, wait for something to get on, then run.
First of all, you need another 5 feet to pick them up, and Gadreel, do you hop on?
Whoever you are, I hope you're Gadreel.
Well, whoever you are, I hope you're Gadreel, and you have 20 more feet of movement.
Run. I'll just run.
You just start to run straight up, and not a lot. That all happened within 6 seconds, by the way.
Yep.
You just start to run, and well, I guess that's your turn. Whisper. You see this thing is still trying to approach. Want to do something about it? He'll dash up to you. Okay then. Yes, you just leave them behind then. Okay then. Alright then. So you exit the map.
Oh boy, even with the crab has can attack twice.
Yep. That's your turn then. Yep, alright then. I guess no crown of man to distract the crab.
Remember,
and just
if I get hit, I might just return back to normal.
Yep. Well. And this one moves towards you. Well, Hilijah, as a horse, dexterity same as the ground is shaking.
Does wild shape place my dex or no?
I mean, well, it won't matter. They aren't in the fight anymore. Oh yeah, it is almost numerous, but yeah, any others? I mean, yeah, I was just checking to see if you want to use any other spell. And oh no, well, Hilijah, as you kind of just start walking, this thing is just shakes the earth, and you just you just feel your legs start to buckle as you fall to your side, and whoop, and Gadreel kind of falls to you, and ow. And well, oh well, that's a bit concerning. Well then, smack with advantage, as everyone else left you in the dust.
Do we still
Well,
have inspiration? Or...
do you want to use it? I think you all still have 2.
We have 2 left. If we have 2, I'll use 1.
I think it was. I think you still had like 1 left. The whole celebration, and 1 that Dmitri got from retelling the story to Leo. Yeah. Your allies just left. Only you and Gadreel are here left.
I'll use the inspiration then.
Alright, then re-roll the dice for me. And that's a 16. Okay, so you don't. And let's just pull that back.
Inspirations.
Inspirations. And well, I guess it will just be a. It sees that you don't fall. Well, then I'll just smack the horse once. That is a 10. It tries to smack.
It barely hits.
Yep, it. Wait, does it actually hit?
It's 11.
Yeah, okay.
Barely.
Oh boy. Well, I guess. I mean, yeah, and it also did have Bane. I should just roll. Okay then, well, its turn again. Well, first of all, let's see if its breath recharges. It does not.
Nice.
Well, it will just try to smack you again, and I'll just do the Bane on this roll. Okay, D20 plus 6 minus the D4. Let's see what it rolls.
Oh, you can do that?
That.
Okay.
Wait, that's a plus D4, not a minus D4. That is an 11 plus 2, which is a 32. I think. Yeah, I think that would be an 11. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, that would be minus 4, 21 minus 4. Oh yeah, well, either way, yeah, that hits, I think.
Yeah, I have 11 AP.
Yep, as a horse, you're not that hard to hit. You're not that hard to miss.
Let's see if I keep my wild shape.
Well, let's hope it does. Ow! 11 damage.
Oh boy! Nope, I go back. I have 12 HP and I'm back to person.
Oh boy. Okay,
Yep.
so. Oh boy, so the horse form fades. And well, everyone else sees this happen. And well, the person carrying the sword seems to have disappeared. Ow! If you all want to join back, it will be on your initiatives. And well, that's its turn. I mean, Kay, you see this happen. I mean, this is why I was asking if you guys run away from the
What
map.
do you mean, why, Sid? You left us there!
Yeah, you guys all left.
You're the meat shield, not me, bro.
Yeah, you're the tank. I mean, Hilijah does have one other one left.
Yep, I have one more.
Better than Hilijah's 11.
I have 15 HP right now.
Or 15. You could have told me. That is true. You guys are a team. Remember? Okay, Kay.
Yeah, but
you
you decided to eat out of the map.
Do you walk back in the map as you start to hear just a horse whinny?
Well, a horse is appearing, and I can't see it.
Or just a horse getting hurt and...
It's stuck on the loading
Yeah.
screen.
This is why I was asking if people leave the map. Because stuff like this can happen. Well, regret your decisions. Because they were poor. You walk back into the map. And you have, well, all of your movement, first of all. You see, well, Hilijah just started to fade. Actually, can I take cover behind a tree? Yeah, sure. Do you hide? Do you take the hide action? I mean, if you take cover and then attack, you also reveal yourself. I mean, you take cover and then you immediately reveal it. Or do you just hide behind a tree and then attack? Do you like position? Do you attack or do you hide on this? You are not a rogue, so no. You could do it the opposite way, but the opposite way will be useless. You are not a rogue. Okay, just position yourself normally, I guess. You have 35 feet of movement. You can get here and, well, you can see this happening. Okay, you cast Firebolt then, so as... Alright, then roll me your Fireball as... Okay, once again, joins the battlefield. That is a 9. Just... Wow. Well... Alright, then you can roll me... You can roll me Nature. Or you can roll me, I guess, Nature or Investigation. Either can work. That is a 16. Well, first of all, it has walking speed of 40, but as you kind of observe it, you can kind of tell that it doesn't, as soon as you kind of like think back to when you first saw it like pop out of the ground, it kind of like partially buried itself. So first of all, it has a 40 base movement speed, but you also reveal, oh, this thing can burrow underground at half that. I tell them, this thing can go underground. And you're pretty sure that even though it does go underground, it still shakes the earth. So the dexterity save when it walks near all of you will still apply even if it does go underground. I have no more spell slots. Well, I guess, is that it? You just have to run. Well, Gadreel. Oh boy, this thing rolled its initiative 2 in a row. Okay, so what do you all do? What are you doing on your turn? Yep, Gadreel is still invisible.
Either I just disengage and book it, or use a wild shape again.
I mean, wild shaping does give you 10 HP.
That's still a bonus as well, so I can still dash. So either just dash, or bonus, then dash.
Is it okay if I just run?
I mean...
I mean, if you want, you can, like, hop on Hilijah's back and get ready. Yeah. But I will tell you, that means you take... there's a chance that it hits you instead of Hilijah with the reaction if you hop on her back. Yeah. And you are right next to it. Although... Okay, Gadreel, you can roll me an insight check. Just for free. Well, that's what the check was for. You do not know if it knows. And that's a +4. Oh, is your insight a +4 then? Okay, then okay, then if it's a +4, then that would mean it's a... Yeah, it's a 13. Oh, yeah, that passes. Okay, it does not actually know that you are still there. It is only locked on Hilijah. So you can run away. It does not actually know you're there. So it won't react to you because it does not even know that you're there. Ray of Frost will reveal you. Okay, you move 30 feet up and it does not seem to react to you. I don't think you can do anything, I suppose. Oh, I mean... well, you can spend points. 5 points if you have any. Well, you didn't disengage, by the way. That wasn't disengage. You still have your reaction. It did not react to you. Yeah. You have your action, you have your bonus. Either just run or Ray of Frost. Alright then. Decide, hero. Ten. 9. 8. 7. Run. Alright, then you just book it. You run out of the map? Yes. I mean, actually, you are just
1
5
more
feet
left.
away. One. You are 5
1 more
feet
left.
away
1 more
from
feet.
safety. You are 5 feet away from safety.
Wherever
You touch the
you
void, but the void does not drag you. Also, yeah. Oh. And, well, Dmitri, you currently see Kay running back. Do you join them again? Nah. She'll be fine. Okay, so you skip your turn. Yeah, well, Hilijah.
Well, disengage, I guess, then run.
Well, you use your action to disengage, and you... Do you shift into an animal, or do you just run?
Should I use my wild shape again, or do I just run, guys? This is... If I use it... I can get it by a short rest. Well, it can.
Yeah, you do know that, well,
Yeah,
you
when
do
I
still
finish
have
a short or long rest, I can get the short rest.
So, assuming you find shelter.
Assuming, yeah.
Assuming a lot of things.
Is it then? Yeah, true. Okay, I'll go back. I'll go back to being Juan. I need that 60 feet.
Okay, so you go back to being Juan, and well, Juan joins the battlefield once more.
This is the first time I actually turn into Juan.
And well, as
once more.
You are back into being horse as you used your last wild shape of this set, I guess. And well, do you just book it and risk the attack?
I go straight up. I'll be sure.
That is, I mean, yeah.
You're currently there as well. I have 60 feet.
Oh wait, exactly.
Exactly enough.
I mean, if Snow doesn't use her action, she can dash and get 120.
Do I want to risk it?
Which leaves the Titan on a single target.
Oh.
I mean, if Hilijah leaves, then that means there's only one target left. You dumbass!
Can I reach him?
Well, first of all, with 60, yes.
Well, should I take the reaction, guys, or should I disengage? Because I can probably just bring K out of there. You don't want me to bring you out? Assuming I don't get back as human.
I mean, depend. You know how strong this thing hits.
Yeah.
10, 9.
Yeah, we're both
8.
stuck. I'll just disengage
7.
then.
Alright then, you disengage, and
Yeah.
you move towards K. 10, 9.
I'll go up there, yeah. Then just go
Directly up. I mean,
well, barely.
You're not out yet.
I'm not out,
You're
but
just
barely.
barely. And Wolf, you disengage, and oh, it's currently Whisper's turn.
Oh boy.
Let's know that I can die, and if I do, how many feet am I from K? I'd say you're at least within 60. First of all, do you enter the field again? If you want to interact, you have to enter at least and be technically in the fight once more. If you want to interact with K, you like peek all the way back here, and yeah, K is within 40. Nah, you just choose to stay safe. Stay outside. Alright then. Okay, so, and is that you skip your turn? Fuck me, I guess. I mean... Okay, go out. Fuck me for trying to save you all as a mage. I mean, yep, Whisper pops back out and sees K a bit struggling.
Can you do anything else, or?
You pop back out. Can the Titan even see Whisper? Now it can. Healing word. Alright then, as okay, you start to feel your wounds start to heal as coming from beyond where everyone else ran, Whisper comes running back. I mean, the Titan is also tall. I mean, it can see who goes in. Just okay, you heal back for 6. It can at least detect that someone's entering its domain once again. See? We'll get to that when we get to that. That's on its turn. And you heal for 6. I'll stay there and end. As that seems to happen. Well. As it moves 40 feet here, Kay, roll me another dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
As it shakes the earth, oh boy, you fall to the ground, unless you want to do something about it. Nah, just fall. You fall down. That kinda hurts. And well, as you fall to the ground, it sees an opportunity. Well, first of all, I'll roll the Bane. The Bane subtracts 2. And well, it does this with advantage, but -2. So D20 plus 6. 2d20 plus 6 minus 2. It rolled still a 21. Oh boy, this is a little bit fun. 2d6 plus. Oh boy. Do you shield it? You have one more charge left. I think that is a 21, which. Wait, that is a 21, and shield brings you up to 22. So you actually do have enough to pass. As you use your final charge of shield to block it. And well, for what it concerns, shield does remain for your entire round. Because it will just, well, continue walking and just smack you again. Shield, your AC is still 22, as it's on its second initiative. Let's see how much Bane subtracts. Bane removes 3. Alright then. 2d20 plus 6 minus 3 this time, with advantage. That is a 20, which still. Alright then. Nice. As it tries to smack you, again. You feel your entire body like sinking to the ground as this thing's giant claws just slam and then slam. You're like being pushed down, but the shield is blocking your armor. Thankfully protects you from being bludgeoned by the ground itself, and you're almost sandwiched, but your shield saves you. Okay, your turn. Let's go, Bane. And well, shield has now faded. Bane MVP. And well, how far am I from the? I mean, 30 feet. But you have to use half your movement to stand up. And shield has faded. Taking the attack, I guess. Question, does cutting words apply to any attack? Because Whisper is right there. Because if I'm interpreting this right, I think Whisper is in range for cutting words. Yeah, that's why I went there. Okay then. So I guess as you leave... First of all, that's... Okay, 15... Yeah, 15 feet to stand up. That is, I'll just say you have 20 feet normal movement. And as you, first of all, take the attack, it is still affected by Bane, so let's roll it again. Bane this time is a 2. Alright then, so just normal attack. D20 plus 6 minus 2. That is a 9. It tries to slam you, but just claws to the wind. Well, and then K, I assume, dashes the fuck up and is out of the fight. And well, it sees that, well, these ones are still here. But, well, Gadreel, I think it's pretty... I think we all know what everyone else is gonna do. Run the fuck away! I'm gonna call the Titan a bunch of mean words I wouldn't be able to say otherwise. He tried to speak, but it does, and I run. Well, first of all, as everyone's hanging out, hey Dmitri. And well, Hilijah.
Run.
Run the fuck away. The Titan missed you. Run the fuck away.
Yep.
And well, Whisper. Run the fuck away. And as Whisper escapes the battlefield, the Titan looks around. Its claws and its legs stomping on the ground, causing it to shake. It looks around its territory, seeing that it has done its job in protecting where it sleeps. It sees that, and well, first of all, as I assume everyone just running the away, and Bane would finally pass. I think Bane was about to pass in the next round probably. But yeah, as it looks around, sees nothing here, it walks back. It just steps. Just goes back here to the middle. And it molds into the ground as it buries itself to rest. Once more. Congratulations. You have all survived the Titan encounter and have retrieved King Galaran's sword. Da 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 da. Well, that was an intense encounter. Let's fucking go. Well, let's transition screen as first of all, you're all still technically near, so I assume you're running away. First of all, I assume you all run to safety.
Well, assuming the invisibility
Yes.
goes away.
Well, first of all, as that seems to happen.
So why are there 2 of me?
Oh yeah, I just kept the token. As everyone seems to be running away, and first of all, do you talk a lot? Okay, do you search for a safe place now? If you want to search for any place where you can stay, any place that's seeming to be safe enough. Yeah, if everyone wants to do that, survival check. Just whoever gets the highest roll.
Scroll.
Oh, that's a 21. Oh, and that's a nat 20. That's it. Oh boy. Let's see this.
And now you show up.
And now you show up. Yep. Well, thankfully, that does grant you something.
Well, I rolled a 24. So.
And well, it would have if Hilijah didn't roll a 24. Skill checks. I mean, Hilijah gets it, but I mean everybody gets it because you're all working together. Hilijah, I'm sorry, Kay, but ability checks matter on the roll, and that 20 does not actually change the highest roll. Hilijah sees it, not you. So sorry. Hilijah takes your spotlight.
Oof.
I mean, your druid has a +5 perception or survival.
Yeah.
As everyone seems to be walking around, and well, first of all, the 1 minute fades, and Gadreel, you start to become visible again, and oh god, you're alive. And first of all, Hilijah, do you stay in your horse form? You would have all found this within the hour.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all kind of all stay Well, that was fun. As you all kind of look around, Hilijah, you seem to spot a little camp, like all the way out here in the jungle. Like you see, and you kind of see with you leading a party, and even if you can still have your senses, and you manage to lead your party all the way to a little, looks like an abandoned camp. And it seems to be like there's an unlit fire, there's some tents that look like very... And it's currently... Well, it would be like around afternoon. Yeah. It would be around like... I guess as you are all kind of like running away, would be about like 2 p.m. right now. A long rest does not mean sleeping, by the way. You can just rest.
Oh my god, I'm hearing like cats fighting outside my house.
Oh boy. Yes, please, as you all kind of look around, you see a little campsite up here, and it seems to be safe enough, or you don't see anything around you. You doesn't
Am I still a
seem
horse?
to be. I mean, unless you say you want to shift back, then yes, because I think it lasts like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's an hour, but I want to change back.
Or an hour. Okay, so you want to change back in. Well, then the horse fades and Hilijah is back to herself. All of you are, you kind of look at each other and you're all like different. I mean, you get charges of it. All of you are looking like in different states of wounded, tired, battered, broken, poisoned. Ow, my back. Ow, my leg. Ow, my entire body. Broken, so true. Can I search for a vine for something? If you want to search for a vine, then yeah, sure, I'll... perception or survival?
Can I look around for something that stands out in the camp?
You look around for anything that stands out. I mean, okay, if you want to look around for anything that stands out, you can roll me another perception. Let's check.
Oh my god, these cats are actually very like meow right now.
Let's see here.
They're so loud.
Yeah, it's dawn. Yeah, it's dawn, so daybreak, Sid. Daybreak has already passed.
Wait, so perception?
Yeah. Let's kind of look around. Oh, you kind of look around. You see that this place is relatively unused. As you kind of Enzo is here to help you. Kind of look around and you see that there don't. Okay, so first, what shadow roll? You roll a 10, and well, I mean, you can find a basic vine. Yeah, you can find a basic like jungle vine. Nothing too special. And Hilijah, as you kind of like look around, you see that there's doesn't seem to be too special until you like look into one of the tents and you see. I mean, it seems to be mostly abandoned. Whoever was here doesn't seem to be here anymore, but you seem to find a little, like, patch. You grab your vine and tie it around your waist, and you see just a random leather, a leather bag with like 4 silver.
Oh.
Huh. Because my clothes. Oh yeah.
Oh, you.
Oh yeah. Kind of grab your vine, tie it around your waist. Now you're kind of like the adrenaline's like.
You shrank 2 inches.
Now that all of you are kind of pointed out.
You shrank 2 inches.
Isn't Gadreel a little shorter?
Oh, by the way, I'm taking that silver.
Yep, 4 silver. Wow, that was a shit roll. But doesn't seem to be a lot left here. And well, you're all here.
Wait, what was the thing we assumed? Like, she went 3 years back. Too short. And...
I mean, first of all, Gadreel like takes a vine, and you see Gadreel like tie a vine to her clothes. So like, now that she's kind of doing it, were her clothes always that back? And then you kind of realize as Gadreel kind of walks back to all of you, like, Hilijah, you're pretty sure you remember Gadreel being taller than you. Fuck me, it happened again. Oh well. And you kind of, is it? You have perception. Yeah, well, it kind of knows like a little bit of a lighter tone. Like, can you do a headstand? I mean, sure. Dmitri just does a headstand.
Gadreel, Aren't you supposed to look older than me? Just looks at her eye level. Did something happen in the fight?
You're all here. Talk with each other. Yeah, it happens sometimes.
What exactly happens sometimes?
I can get younger when I cast my spells. It actually happened once before.
Oh, she just kind of blinks and like, one? So, does that mean your actual age before wasn't even your real age? How short is she compared to me?
Well, Gadreel, tell me your actual height. I mean, I think Gadreel actually is shorter than you. Yeah, can you believe it? It's actually really convenient. And Hilijah, yeah, 5'4". You kind of look at Gadreel and kind of like her skin is fairer, height is a little shorter, and she looks younger than you.
Oh boy. Well, that's interesting.
Yep. You're kind. Huh. Well,
Small.
small. And well, uh, I mean, and once again, Dmitri, as you're kind of like maintaining this headstand for a bit, roll me athletics check how long you can maintain this time.
I'll just sit
As you're
down.
using as everyone just sees Dmitri just do a headstand, and well, I mean, he'll just like, hey, yeah, you maintain it for a while. Like, holy shit, that's like at least 10 minutes.
This monk, man.
I mean, do you stay? I'm gonna have to explain a lot once I go back to the orphanage. Yep. Okay, so you just stay like that. Orphanage? Orphanage? Dimitri asks while upside down. Wait, let me just clear this.
Someone needs to draw this, like everyone resting and then Dimitri's just
Everyone.
do. Is she even using his actual arms?
Anyways, I mean, the arms aren't strong enough to do like what they're normally supposed to do, as their charge has been used. But they're like he's like using it for balance. Yeah, me and my sister are staying there for a while, maybe forever. Who knows? And as everyone's gathering around the sad, empty campfire, you know, now that you realize it, you kind of don't know a lot about each other. You've all been on this grand adventure. You have a sister? And then you kind of realize, yeah, we haven't really gotten to know each other despite all of the life-threatening circumstances. I mean, you know partial bits of each other, but I mean, well, yeah. Gadreel had a sister, and we never knew that. Huh.
Oh boy,
I mean, I guess
it's the introduce yourself all over again.
everyone gather around the campfire and oh my god. Dmitri does that.
Campfire song.
Campfire song. And I also didn't know that.
Neither did I.
I mean, yeah, now that you kind of realize it, yeah, you all kind of don't really know a lot about each other. Well, first of all, there is no campfire unless someone makes one. Yeah, she's
I have no.
well.
Does can
I don't.
I don't have.
I didn't want to mention her really, but since we're here, we just escaped death. You can tell you that much. Yeah, if anyone has like what was like a tinder box or like a whatever it was in your like, I think it's like a Dungeoneer's pack or Explorer's pack probably has it. You can just
Yeah, an explorer's
yeah,
pack
you
has a
can just
tinderbox.
you don't need to roll. There's like what I do with Presty and like there's just okay. Let me campfire song Among Us Trap remix. Let's go. Well, first of all, as Gadreel kind of makes it, you all see just a campfire just appear from from where you were all standing and well let me actually wait. I actually have something. BRB. I actually have something because as that seems to happen. Fuck, that does not support the file type. What? Why?
Oof.
Come on, Google. It's just a campfire.
I think PNG.
And well, it was okay. There, let's try this one. There we go. And okay. God damn it. Let's go.
Yeah.
And yeah. All right, that's fine. I'll just do this. Apparently, Google doesn't like me today. And Gadreel just kind of just starts to make a little fire appear. Just and you know what? Fine, I'll do it myself.
Oh boy, fight your way.
There's a fire now.
Somehow.
And well, that doesn't seem necessary. As good as Kate was just kind of like grabbing some wood and, well, I guess you just throw it, and the fire is a little maintained now. Where is she? At the orphanage I mentioned earlier. I hope she's not making any trouble, or at least that she's safe. She's gonna scold me when she finds out what happens here. I have 15 minutes left. Yeah, that's fine. We can conclude like here. It's mostly just the session would be done, but it's just as everyone's just kind of calming down and resting. As everyone seems to be winding down after like multiple threats of death. Everyone gathers around the campfire song. Gathers around the campfire and
Campfire song.
well, first of all, Dmitri, roll me a Constitution save. I don't like me. As you can maintain the headstand, your blood is still flowing through your head though. Constitution saving throw. That's an 18. Yeah, you can power through this. You're starting to feel a little dizzy, but you can handle this.
Strong.
It's like to have a sibling. As everyone gathers around the campfire and actually starts to warm you all from the cold of the damn jungle. Imagine having someone to scold you. What's it like to have a sibling? Hey, Whisper, what did you think to this? Dimitri just got it. It's safest place we could find. Actually run with this dragonborn named Gotoku. He invited us there after we ran into the problem. Alright. As everyone just gathers around the campfire. And yep. I literally scold you, dumbass.
Lol.
Boom. Campfire.
Yes, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, let's just say some people are not happy when you enter a casino with virtually nothing. You and Big. Is that the same thing, though? Oh. That's interesting. And well, Whisper, do you actually want to sing something? Are you actually gonna play SpongeBob? How would I know? My race literally cannot feel emotion. I have something, as Dmitri kind of says that my race literally cannot feel emotion. Well, that's something you never knew.
Oh, lol.
Yep, that's actually true. Kind of reminds me when my mentor found that was a different thing. Wait, we can't feel emotions? I wish I was your race then. Yeah, you're all here. Just as the light of the camp. Wait, we knew that, or did you? Yeah, actually, yeah, you did, but well, now Dimitri confirms it as well. Yeah. And well, first of all, as Whisper seems to just, oh my god, as Whisper seems to just
I
pull
feel
out
like I
and
know what Yatsu just sent you.
and they like hop on one of the barrels and just get a little bit standing as everyone telling each other just, you know, after it's been a while, just to suffer. Yes, everyone's kind of like, it's been a long journey. Everyone reflects on the past they've had, the journey they've been on today. You all think back to the time when you all met at the camp, just lonely travelers who never even knew they would get enshrouded in something much bigger than them. So much has happened in a short amount of time. Like, has it been like a week? I can't really exactly tell anymore. There's been a lot of time that has passed, and as you all kind of speak to each other, Whisper hops on one of the barrels, just looks to all of you, seeming like getting ready to play something, and unless you all kind of say, emotions, more suffering than if you've had a life like me. You still keep in touch with your family on adventures. The two people I had, well, I don't really know where they are now. Well, I don't really know what happened to your life, and as kind of like some family stuff is being talked about, Whisper just hops on and just, well, I guess continue on as this is playing out.
Oh boy.
Well, at least you have the possibility to find him. As Hilijah basically just, oh my god. Hilijah just sits near the campfire and looks her knees. I go back to the orphanage when I have enough money to them, but other than that, not really. Gives her a little side hug, and Hilijah, you see this as you're kind of like on the ground right now, hugging your knees. You look up and there's this giant 8-foot tall woman just standing next to you, like she's like 3 times your height as you're like down on the ground, like. And then, well, I mean, I assume you're like kneel down, and even when you do kneel down,
You have to actually sit on the floor.
yeah, even when you kneel down, you're like, yeah, you actually sit next to her. Hey, actually, for what seems like, I don't know, you just actually fully sits down next to you, and just gives you a little, I don't know, it's just a side hug, like a giant Goliath arm wraps around you and just hugs you on the shoulder. Well, Whisper seems to be enjoying this. Yeah, like that. And well, legit, you just feel Kay's like very, very long, humongous arm. Among Us. Well,
Among Us.
I know. I didn't even intend that, but I guess. Well, they wrap around your shoulder, and you feel like their armor is heavy, but it's heavy in a, I don't know, comfortable way. You just haven't really felt the embrace of a person in quite a long time. When even was the last time you've felt one?
Well, in canon, after she actually left for her first adventure, which is Very long.
Well, hug can't hurt. Actually reconsiders. Okay, maybe it can't hurt. I mean, you can be gentle enough with your touch. And well, Dmitri, roll me another Constitution saving throw as you're still maintaining the headstand. 19. You still maintain it, and you're feeling very dizzy right now, but I'm fine.
Your blood is going through your brain.
Your blood is currently. Everyone kind of sees Dimitri's head start to go like a little darker gray. You're probably sure that it's not supposed to be like that, but they seem to be all right. I would participate in this conversation if I could talk. Huh? And you all kind of look to each other and. There are no more crystals to the temple. I don't know what to do anymore. This music. And if I say the same. And. Say random things. And well. And that seems to so as Whisper's little song seems to stop and Whisper seems to just sees everyone talking and just hops down and joins the conversation and okay, come on, Bot, Bot. Okay, you're not loading. I'll do it from this side. Oh, there we go. And well, everyone seems to I haven't had a hug in like 10 years. Yeah. Of course it is, yeah. I mean, what did you expect? Oh, wow. Whisper, you kind of like, as everyone is seeming to be talking, wasn't kidding when I said emotions could be bring. You all kind of see Whisper just start to walk all closer towards you. As everyone seems to be engaging in conversation, Whisper just seems to be looking at all of you. Like, you can almost tell as if Whisper wants to join in, but I mean, you probably Whisper's eyes Whisper makes this face. Yeah, that's fine, Sid. I mean, we all do that. Whisper looks like they want to join, but well, you kind of already know your ally here can't really speak. As Kay and Hilijah are just hugging it out here, Gadreel's like leaning on one of these, and Dimitri's still doing a headstand. Whisper's just kind of like moving a little bit closer to everyone, just staring at the campfire, not really able to participate in the conversation. It's fine. You're always trying your best not to lose your self-control. Just staring at the fire. Yo, Whisper, how are you doing? Whisper, you hear the voice of Gadreel call to you. All right. And well, Dmitri is still just kind of looking at everyone from upside down, and I mean it's getting like a little tiring, but I mean I don't see why not.
I don't know, man.
I mean, talk it out then. You all right? Yeah.
Oh, I was waiting for him to ask.
My apologies. As the light of the fire just seems to shine on all of you. See, just the warm light just seems to emanate and seep into all of your skin. You feel the comfort, you feel the warmth as the light seems to wrap around all of you. That's a cone. Never mind. Fuck. As the lights just seems to wrap around all of you, and you feel its warmth just surround you. Maybe it's the calm after the near death multiple times. And maybe it's the creeping realization that you're about to face, well, from what you know, someone who terrorized an entire civilization to its end. You do not know exactly what lies ahead of you on the road. But you do know that, well, it seems you're all in this together. As cliche as it might sound. Having two souls isn't just having a normal soul. Actually, different beings, alignments. If I do something my core doesn't like, we clash our mental control. I almost destroyed my mother's house once when I lost my price range. Oh, okay. You know, you were the star in our anniversary performance and you entered the circus time ago. What happened to them? I see. I've never really talked to Kalashtar much. Looks around. And so? Yeah, you kind of notice it, and seems Hilijah's prized owl doesn't seem to be anywhere near here. Well, you don't get to see it around that often. You know, something happened. As you kind of ask Dmitri, and where's Enzo? Hilijah just sounds, and oh. I mean, yeah, you know you're aware enough of what a familiar is. Grasp the crest tighter. Though you do know, familiars do still feel, oh, pain. Enzo probably, I mean, you know what they are, but, I mean, he'll just still seem to react. But don't worry, he'll be back soon. No, but the second time, this is the second time he died, so yes, you start to see that he actually used to be a real owl, you know? Yes, everyone seems to be just, thank you. He'll whisper and points to himself. You can't fly, you never will. You had one job. Ew, what's that? Just Whisper seems to be speaking in various voices. From what you know, all of these were voices that they've heard. All of them spoken to around them. Intentional, passing, judgmental. Whisper just seems to stare further into the campfire. Yes, seems everyone's a little sympathizing of each other right now. All of you are, well, were strangers to each other. None of you knew each other before you met. All of you had different goals, different ideals, different wants, needs, whatever reason you had to partake in this adventure seems to fade away for a bit as you all ask in comfort of First, the warm fire, and then the warmth of each other. So you all take some time to rest up and get to know each other. A girl your age doesn't need to deal with this shit. Okay, your mind flashes back to time growing up. Never really had true family. You know, you're kind of just starting to deal with this now, and well, you've spent a lot of your life just dedicated to your craft, dedicated to your study, and sometimes you forget, oh yeah, in the end, as strong, hardy, powerful a Goliath may be, there are some times when you might be allowed to show a little vulnerability. Hilijah, you clutch at the owl crest, think back to your time, your childhood, the events that shifted your life to be what it is now, the journey you went on, your surviving, training, the friends you met on that one little casual village trip, and the friends you've made now. It seems to just be a thing that seems to happen to you. Gadreel, you think back to your orphanage. Your sister is waiting for you. You have a lot to explain. How are you going to explain the age, the whole... Oh yeah. How will I tell her I'm blessed by a goddess now? And well, you kind of think back to, you kind of hope that there might be gems in that. There probably might like very valuable there to make all of this worth it. Whisper, you feel the comfort and the pats of your little tiefling friend here as you think back to your time in the circus. You remember the day of the disbandment, how your mentor, the happiest person you ever probably knew, how they seem to be keeping their smile even while the rest of your, well, colleagues, if you can call them friends, maybe? Up to you. They all disbanded. Everyone went their separate ways, including you. And well, you wish you could see that smile actually be because of something, rather than despite something. And well, Dmitri, as you kind of like maintain your headstand, you're like starting to feel really dizzy, and you kind of like, okay, maybe unless you want to actually out, stand back up. And well, yeah, as you just kind of sound like, okay, maybe now's not the time to test my. You kind of like walk back down and sit across the campfire from everyone else. You remember, now that you're in the jungle, the day of your awakening, how you were brought to the laboratory to be modified, as all of your race would do. It's been long that you don't really know what your life was. The sleep. The last thing you remember was being put to sleep as the crystal was embedded into you to fuse with your body and power the Foreclaimer technology within you. You know that you just slept for a long, long time. When you woke up, you saw the light, the trees, the leaves going through walls. Where were you? Like, you... And then you saw his face, just a smiling, laughing old man as he seems to be clutching his abdomen in pain, as if he just... And then you look down and you saw a crystal embedded into you. You looked at him, you saw a little bit of a wound in his... where it was. This man saved your life. Well, gave his life to you, to be more accurate. And then you spent years traveling, exploring, wanting to pay him back. You hope. You hope desperately that that tomb hides exactly what you need. Or if there isn't, you don't really know where you'll go. The old man wipes tears. As everyone seems to calm down and something. Ask why. As, well, Kay pulls Dmitri into the hug to come here, you little big man. Everyone just starts to hug it out around the campfire, resting and reflecting. You were strangers. Do I hear that whisper earlier? Yeah, you're all pretty close. You're all pretty close. I don't think really anyone's trying to hide anything from each other at this point. You were all strangers, but I mean, yeah, certain mineral. You were all strangers, but I mean, you can consider each other friends. Maybe. I don't want to ruin the moment, but family, maybe? Perhaps? Up to you all. How you all feel about each other after surviving as long as you have. And as Kay busts out the book, you see her go to a page. Yep, I got there. But, yeah. Family seems to be at least a word that was pronounced. But a circus in the same spot. You know what? Maybe we can arrange something in the orphanage. I'm sure the kids can do something. That's gonna be a starting point. And this thing points to a diagram about text from a storybook or something. Hilijah, you kind of look at it and the subtext kind of falls to you as you don't have time to read an entire story, but it seems to be a mineral capable of channeling and harnessing the power of flame. Seems, yeah, just kind of look at as Kay just kind of rambles on. Seems to be a crystal of some kind. It seems to be a crystal embedded into stone, and you see a bunch of what look like humanoid creatures with grayish skin, lines on their body, seeming to carve it out. So, Dmitri, do you also? Same crystal. Smile, nod, and bye. Yeah, do you also look? Do you also look at Kay's story? Yes, you kind of see a story you know. I was waiting for when this was about to show up. It was said that the Foreclaimers were ancestors, or were descendants, long now distributed, long diversified race of elves. And you see the markings on their body, they don't look like yours. They seem to be more tribalistic. They don't look like Foreclaimers, but from what Leo has told you, they seem to be long distant, the depictions of the long distant elves, and you see the crystal bedded into the stone being carved out with basic tools. As kind of Cake kind of tells you, it's the origin of your people. Nobody really knows this other than you and Leo. This is long history. It's one of the first sources of power the Foreclaimers ever used. As everyone just kind of hugs it out. Yeah, I mean, our orphanage could always use a little entertainment. Let's start there. And Whisper just crying out and actually improv like, maybe should have told me that instead of right now. Because that kind of ruins everything. But moving on. Don't worry, we can fix this later. I don't read those. Well, as everyone seems to be hugging it out. We all feel your bonds, Rolo. You start to feel each other. And well, as this all seems to happen. Alright, Den of the Serpent King party. Please take 1 inspiration. As this is a bit of an emotional moment. Well, nice. Congrats on good roleplay. Well, one total. Just decide who takes it. It's probably back home. Noel's everyone's kind of like starting to get a bit more lighthearted and chatting with each other. Could you really kind of feel you kind of just and well, a beam of light just kind of shines in from the sword that was just strapped to your side seems to reflect the light, the campfire, and oh yeah, we kind of did have this thing. Oh yeah, the sword. I want to meet your mentor, and well, it seems to be reflecting the light of the campfire a bit more strongly. Well, I guess we can travel together until you head home. What about you, Dmitri? Oh yeah, the sword. We'll get to that after that. Well, it's very far from where we are. Maybe you could travel back home if you want. Hey. It looks at Dmitri. Well, if I could come with you guys. Yeah, maybe we can wrap this up. Sure. It beats just traveling. Man, me back at that place made me realize how much I missed that 200-year-old dumb elf. And he'll just seems to laugh a bit harder than you all saw just eh. And as you're kind of like laughing, Hilijah, you're as you're kind of like just laughing, you feel that the knot on your mask just loosen a bit, and up is almost fall. You catch your mask before it falls, and just like, oh, you need to tie that again. Unless just seems like the knots have been loosened a little bit, and you're kind of like running away. I'll probably fix that. You know what? Here. It's we're probably gonna rest up. Hilijah just pulls down her mask. Wouldn't hurt to show it once in a while. You look great. Pretty. Pretty. Lama. Everyone, and Hilijah just hear everyone just say, pretty. Oh, and you kind of just, no, I don't think so. I mean, have you seen this? Nerdling. Wow, kind of cool. Frostbite and a crystal scar isn't really something I would call pretty. And you see Hilijah just try to cover it up with her hand, and then beautiful then. Dmitri smooth criminal. Eh? Exclamation mark. Beluga scars are up. I mean, at least you didn't put that in quotation marks. And well, and yeah, guys, time to call Shadow. Shadow has a schedule. Maybe for you, I've mostly just spent my life covering it. The elves back at home don't really have a liking to me. You aren't with them anymore. Wear that scar with pride. When we travel together to your home, maybe I can punch them. and Gadreel covers the whispers. He goes, well, those elves can go fuck themselves then. He says something. I said we're just kind of like does like one final laugh, and like the mood seems to try and cheer up. Should probably go take some rest now. As Kay stands up and yeah, everyone seems to part from the campfire, and well, emotional as a moment may be, you all still are in the wilderness of the wild. You can all spend the afternoon taking watch together as you were all awake. And first of all, Gadreel, you pulled a sword out from your wherever you stored it. I have a sword side and now a sword back. Yep. Like kind of stare at the blade, kind of like shining, and I mean it seems to be a normal longsword, but and as you kind of like wield it in your hand, doesn't. Well, and yeah, people start setting up like maybe we can improvise these tents. It looks like a normal longsword, but you can tell it's not normal. Can I examine it? Gadreel, do you hand it to Kay? Yep. As Gadreel kind of, all right, and this, and well, I guess for Kay, I'll allow you to do investigation with advantage, or con, I guess, either with advantage, as you are used to this enough. I can give it to you. Oh, and that is a 25. As Kay examines the blade, you see its metallic shine shimmer as the light of the campfire seems to reflect off of it, and it seems to be like more like it seems to react and bend the light way differently. You guys take the tents. I'll stay here. And you can tell, first of all, I guess, kind of hard to break this into emotional terms, but first of all, Sid, K in this case, you know this, at the very least, to be a +1 magical weapon. It counts as magical, and it has a +1 to attack rolls and damage rolls. Just come on. And also, as you further examine it, you see the reflective shine on it seems to be more than just a bit of decoration. You can kind of feel like, as you kind of like, it seems to be able to, as you kind of like tinker with it and just kind of like twist it around, you see just a bright flash of light as you kind of like twist the blade and gives a shine, but it doesn't seem to be fully reactive yet, as if it requires a 2. And, well, first of all, it seems like a normal longsword, but you feel like the metal on it isn't exactly solid. As you kind of take a closer look at it, it seems that not only is the metal reflective, it seems to be able to not bend, but malleable, magically. Like as if it was designed for whoever wields it. And, well, what's the what reacts? And, well, yep, it can be attuned by anyone who can wield any type of sword. You do not know fully what it does yet, until someone chooses to attune to it. It is a sword. Right now, it looks like a normal longsword, but you feel like it isn't meant to stay this way. Okay. Attunement is a process. I will remind you, unattuning requires 1 hour. Attuning is simple enough. Removing the attunement takes long. So I will start. So I'll just ask the party now. Who bonds to King Valorant's sword? I mean, we can, but we'll just. I'm just saying this to finish it off because Shadow has to go. Let me touch. And yeah, anyone who can wield a sword, who shall become King Arthur. And well, who's proficient with swords? Yep, a simple weapon would count it. Anyone, well, technically anyone can wield a sword. A short sword, a basic short sword at least. I mean, right now it is a long sword, which I think does count as a martial melee weapon, but you feel like it isn't. Yep. A rapier does count, though. I mean, you don't know that yet. Until you attune to it. You don't know its full properties. I mean, Hilijah is proficient with simple melee weapons, which would count as a short sword.
No, it just says this. It's actually put on this.
You do not know its full properties yet. Yeah, scimitar counts.
Oh no. I keep forgetting it's a sword.
A scimitar is a sword. As you feel like the sword is supposed to bond and shift according to its owner and its wielder. From what you could tell, the sword was last used by King Galorant. Well, from what you could tell, probably a knight who probably paired it with a shield of some kind, but from what you could tell, Kay, the sword seems to change according to whoever uses it. I will tell you that shifting the sword's form once means it will stay that form. And well, Kay, first of all, wielding a sword, no crossbow. I mean, you can use it as soon as somebody attunes to it. But yeah. Fuck the crossbow. Is Kay finally gonna become tank? And because here's the thing, unattuning will mean losing an amount of watch, risking safety. Like, if you're all not encountering any trouble right now because all of you are watching each other's backs. I'm just asking. Who decides to wield the sword? It should be two, I think. Guys, come on, Shadow is a little running on time. You could, from what you all could tell, it is a sword, which means that if you want to use it as a sword, walk up to something, hit it. You can use a sword. You totally can. You use a short sword. It just counts as a monk weapon. Yeah. Yeah, you can still use swords. Yeah, but I am saying that yeah, it still can it is something you still can use. Oh wow, I didn't actually think it would take this long. Is the weapon nerd giving another weapon? to change my subclass to Kensei. You can still use a sword. It's just that Kenseis are better at. Yeah, but the well, hi, I will tell you, even if you are a Kensei, it will still just do your damage as a sword. Kensei just gets bonuses to their to stuff they can do with the weapon. It will just you still deal the same damage as a Kensei. Well, I think actually yes. You still do the exact same damage as a Kensei. It's just that Kenseis get a bit more fabulous with their weapons. A Kensei still deals about the same amount of damage as you. Yeah, Kensei is pretty good. I mean, okay. Roll D2. Are you rolling for Dmitri or K? What's the party? Decide. Or Sid or Yatsu, actually. Oh. Oh. Well. Okay. So first, let me check something. Okay, so it seems the party has come to a decision. Let's see. Let me look something up. I used the inspiration to roll again. Oh, let me look something up. You need IRL inspiration for that. Actually, no. I don't think Tay can even use a sword. A short sword actually counts as a martial weapon. Apparently, it actually doesn't count as simple. So I think the only ones that actually can, Whisper or Dmitri. Well, you're all giving it to Whisper then. Fuck me, I guess. You actually aren't proficient with short swords, I think. K cannot actually proficient with. I mean, you can use it. You just won't have proficiency with it. Which would mean it sucks. So, is Whisper attuning to the blade? Gimme. Okay, so as part guy said, oh yeah, I can actually use swords. Whisper it is. The sword gets handed to Whisper. And Whisper, you kind of feel the sword like light in your hand. It's like bit yieldy to wheel, and then you start to feel it like almost bond with you. Whisper, do you attune to King Galared's sword? Yes. And as Whisper says yes, and they hold their hand out to the sword, and the metal starts to shift. If the Discord bot would load on my cell phone in time, or come on, bot. There we go. As the sword and the metal seems to shift, as the light around it seems to bend, and you see the blade turn from a double-sided longsword to a pointier, more finesse-like, as you see the handle pommel turned from that of a basic, like arming dueling sword into a more designed, a more intricate fencing catch. As the longsword bonds to you, Whisper, and shifts to form into a glowing rapier. Congratulations, Whisper. You have unlocked, or you have bonded with, King Galaran's sword. It has these properties. Let me actually just go to this, and well, you start to feel the lightness of the weapon. You start to feel it, and yeah, basically that, yeah. You start to flash with it, and as you kind of like put into the sky, you twist the blade and it just flashes a bit of light that seems to reflect what would have been incoming, and you have King Galaran's sword. Congratulations. And yep. And that is where I will end this session of Den of the Serpent King. Thank you for playing. As you have all retrieved King Galaran's sword and the blade that slayed the Serpent King once before may do so yet again. Curtains close. All right then, Shadow, you could probably go now if you didn't